GTSF provides short-term financing to emerging market companies, and many of which are small and medium enterprises that sell products to investment-grade companies or companies that are close to being investment-grade on open account terms. GTSF has experienced major growth as it started in 2019 when the program was transferred to MAS, and this growth has continued throughout the pandemic. Our disbursement increased from 920 million in FY18 to 1.3 billion in FY19, then to 1.6 billion in FY20, and finally they exceeded 2.0 billion in FY21. And I want to also emphasize that IDA 17 accounted for over 65% of all disbursements during the last financial year. GTSF finances emerging market companies by purchasing and discounting invoices accepted for payment by pre-approved buyers, effectively taking buyer credit risk. This allows suppliers to improve working capital by converting invoices into immediate cash. It also allows suppliers to access financing at lower cost because pricing of this financing is based on credit risk of the buyers. Program delivery happens through two main approaches. One is working directly with selected buyers and their suppliers in emerging markets through independent web-based supply chain finance platforms, or working with IFC client and other banks that operate their own platforms and want to expand supply chain finance offering to their clients. In the former approach, GTSF has established direct relationships with a number of leading global buyers and several supply chain finance platforms. Some of these platforms are well established and known in industry, such as InfoNexus. Other platforms are innovative IFC investee startups, such as Demica in UK or eFactor in Mexico. In the latter approach, GTSF has been working with a number of leading global banks that are active in the supply chain finance space, such as Citibank, HSBC, BNP Paribas, and some others. Also, I want to emphasize that in addition to providing financing, GTSF promotes improved environmental and social performance of suppliers through differentiated pricing. Also, GTSF creates a platform for IFC to provide sustainability-linked advisory services directly to suppliers. Many GTSF buyers utilize sustainability-linked pricing grids with interest rates linked to the supplier's environmental and social performance, effectively giving suppliers a financial incentive to improve their environmental and social performance. GTSF works with buyers to determine interest rates corresponding to each eligible level based on the buyer's evaluation system of their participating suppliers. During the last financial year, over 70% of all GTSF disbursements were provided through facilities that utilize sustainability-linked pricing. GTSF has established such facilities for companies such as Nike, Levi's, Barry Callebaut, McCormick, and Puma. GTSF's average outstanding has increased by 84% during the last financial year and reached 380 million. And this is actually very close to a program limit of 500 million. This growth of GTSF has been driven by strong demand for supply chain finance from suppliers and buyers impacted by the COVID pandemic. Many emerging market suppliers have been facing higher working capital costs, and also their access to unsecured funding has deteriorated substantially. Also, there were payment extensions implemented by many of the buyers, which has also increased demand for supply chain finance from suppliers based in emerging markets. GTSF has already obtained OC committee approval to increase the program limit by additional $250 million and plans to present this proposal to the board in late November, early December. Also, another thing that we plan to do is to expand our partnership with global banks that are active in the supply chain finance space and interested in offering sustainability-linked pricing to their clients. For example, Citibank and GTSF have recently executed documentation for a 30 million supply chain finance facility for suppliers of McCormick, leading global manufacturer of spices and flavors. Implementation of this facility creates opportunity for GTSF to offer similar products to other global buyers that are already utilizing Citibank's supply chain finance platform and are interested in improving sustainability of the supply chains. GTSF works with leading global or domestic corporates that source from emerging markets. All GTSF buyers needs to be financially solid, rated CR6 or better. Also, GTSF buyers need to have strict environmental and social requirements for their suppliers and enforce compliance with those requirements through ongoing audits. GTSF works with buyers whose standards, values, and processes are consistent with IFC's performance standards on environmental and social sustainability. With regards to business development, GTSF is always willing to work and support investment officers interested in processing or originating GTSF transactions. Our business development efforts are focused on working with suitable buyers directly or through their suppliers. Also, we are reaching out to global banks and independent supply chain finance platforms in trying to find suitable buyers for GTSF amongst their clients.